Hmm. Alright. Let's test the mic for a phone. Check the microphone. Is it on? Come on. What the hell is that sound? Why does it do that? That weird goddamn sound. What the hell? That's really weird. Just still do that? That weird goddamn sound. What the hell? It does. That's so annoying. I don't know why it does that. Let's try a different microphone. Let's try this microphone. It's weird. That's just really weird. Alright, is it working? Turn it up a little. There we go. Let's turn the gain up just a little. Turn it up a little. There we go. Limiter. Let's turn the gain up just a little. Turn it up a little. There we go. Oh, that was too much. No good. Limiter. Oop. Let's turn the gain up just a little. Turn it up a little. There we go. Oh, that was too much. Okay. Leave it. Alright, is this any better? No, that's horrible. Ah. No, that's horrible. Ah. Oh, come on. Why? What the hell is wrong with sound? Oh, come on. Why? What the? Oh, man. Hell is wrong? Trying to figure this out. Alright, come on. Just work, please. God damn, that weird fucking rattling noise. Ah. Where does it pick that up? Where does that come from? That one. Is it gone? I hope so. Alright. Might be. Yeah, I think there's something wrong with my webcam, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh, come on. No, it's not. It just sounds even worse. Can't stream with that one. It just sounds too annoying for myself. Be gone, please. So I can start my build. Can you? No. What? I think I'll start anyways. I'll deal with the technical difficulties another time. Let's see if I actually have, yeah.
Jeez. Not how I wished you'd start. But what can you do? Sometimes it goes like this. Alright, so we got a phase 45. So the usual stuff. Mirror this. So let's start from here. And I haven't done a phaser before, so this is going to be exciting. How many cuts do we have? 22. I think those are in place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good to double check everything on large build like this. One, two between those two. There we go. And then I hope I have all the parts needed for this. I should, but sometimes it happens that I might not. That would be a little embarrassing, or not. Yeah, I haven't done one of these in a while, because like I think everywhere else it's pretty hot in here, so it's not nice to hang out. You'd rather hang out outside, unless you have air conditioning, which I don't. So I've been out a lot, playing my guitar and such. Alright, one more over here, over there it seems like. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's all the cuts, I think. Let's make sure they are in the right place, every one of them. So 4 between 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4 between those. Then we got row 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 over there. There we go. There we go. That's over there. Looks about right. Looks right. Looks right. Then we got one over here. Let's check from here. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's good. 2 over here. And what did I say? I said we gotta mirror this, and did I do that? Of course not. So that would have been a big mistake. Yeah, that's how it goes. I haven't done one of these in a while. Yeah, it shows. So let's do this. Boop, boop, boop. Erase, and it's easiest to basically do with a little bit of a sandpaper is what I use. There we go. That should do it. All right, so here we go again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now when we flip it, it should be good. 1, 2, 3, 4 between there. Yeah, now it's starting to look right. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. So over here, over here, over here. And then over here. That's what the mirroring is all about. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, we'll try. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Then 2 over here. And 2 over here. No, actually, okay. God damn. There we go. So then we take 2 from here. That's going over there. There we go. And then 2 from here. 1 over there. 1 over there. Yep. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And there we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I miss 1. Where is that 1? Where is it? Oh yeah. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Alright, that's all then. Okay. So now I can do the cuts. Alright. Just double checking still. Okay, it all looks about right, so let's go. cleaning these a little bit. I did wonder today, like, why am I even doing this? I mostly play digital, but yeah, if you've seen my channel, I do have my well, I know I'm not gonna say it will be like that forever, but a pedal board I've been meaning to do for quite a while now, so I might want a phaser on it, so that's why I'm doing this. I'm not even actually, I gotta say, nowadays it could be just cheaper to buy like a small clone of some sort, probably, most likely, but you know, I just like to do stuff with my hands, and I got a bunch of components anyways, so, and it's fun to stream, so that's all nice. Alright, all the cuts should be clean. That's good. Alright. Oh, and yeah, I gotta switch the tip of my soldering iron. The small one, so let's do that. I did speak good things about the little soldering iron. Well, for the price, it's gonna do its job, but I might be, let's say, investing in a proper one, because the thing with this is that the tips, replacement tips, are, well, hard to find, I'd say, so that will, the life of that soldering station is like me, and I can't remember if they had them on like sale at all, so that kind of sucks. That's how they get you. They got me. Alright. Oh, and the other build I'm gonna be doing eventually is Mad Professor Deep Blue Delay, so that'll be fun. And yeah. And yeah, another thing I'm gonna show you, I did match the transistors, so which you gotta do, and I have this little device for that. I'll try and put the link on the description of this video at some point, but you can measure them with this. You need a multimeter to hook it up to, so something like this will do the trick. And that's how I found 4 transistors that are on the same range and should be working. So that's cool. And now oh, and then there's I'll show you. So here's what I use. I got my tablet and there's a double link over there, and I'll show you what that means in a moment. But yeah, the usual thing I do is I start making the links. Oh, and the coffee stream bot is actually advertising my other website. I do alter magic cards. Sometimes, and that side is for that. I need to manage my setup for, I do a lot of stuff, so I need to set things up. And I do have a new computer coming in at some point, so that'll hopefully help with all this stuff. Alright, make it a bit easier for me to keep everything in order, going nicely. There might be some lag on the stream, but that again, that's why I want that new computer, hopefully. It'll show up. As it's supposed to. I've been noticing also when editing my videos that this laptop is kind of running out of power. I've noticed lately. It's a shame. Alright, that looks good. So, and those are the ones that run under the ICs. So, and I'm just checking that everything looks, yeah. So, and oh, one more over there under the trim pot. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Alright, and then I'm gonna get the thicker wire here. Oh, one more. Okay, and that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. I think like that. Which leaves 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay. And I just put all the links here, and then I then I start soldering. Soldering. That's my usual routine. And the other thing is, I think this build, which is from Dirtbox website, is verified. So this build should be working. And I'm pretty sure that if it's not working in the end, I hope I will get to the... I might be testing this today, or then I'm gonna leave that for tomorrow. So if you're watching and then you wanna know how it turned out, you might have to come back. But yeah, the thing is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sure. Getting distracted constantly. What was I talking about? I can't remember. It's the weather, that's why. Oh no, that didn't go right. Okay. I gotta put it over there and over there. I could take just the fresh one, but I don't want to be too wasteful. I usually don't. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. I think that's the spot. No. Alright, that's good. That's good. Then we can snip that off and use it. Oh yeah, I was talking about the new computer, I think. Yeah. So maybe I will be streaming more. Who knows? Maybe. That looks correct. Does it? 1, 2, 3, 4. see again. Oh yeah, that's wrong. So this one should be going here. Goddamn. No. Yeah, it's. I'm just trying to avoid any mistakes here. So, but okay, what's wrong with 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay, now it looks correct. Yeah, alright. That does it. Okay, and 2 more links, and we should be done. No, that can't be it. Oh, is it in the wrong place? No, it's not. This is in the wrong place. God damn. This is why. Just double check everything. I've been making so many mistakes almost already. No, come on. I'm struggling. No, it's usually not this hard. It's there we go. Okay, one more. Done. I can get the sultry. There we go. All right. Okay, that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 14. That should be it. Should be it. All right. Okay, that's good. So now I can get to soldering, and hey, I think this might have not been on the streams yet, but check out my cool soldier. Yeah, I like to do these kinds of things, you know, my own solutions to, well, I don't know if I had a problem, but maybe I do. Alright, and I am going to take this little device again here, put this between those. Yeah. Okay. those. I'm gonna flip that like that. There we go. Alright, I need a drink and then I'm gonna get to it. Alright. How is the... Well, I think it's focused enough. Alright, let's turn the iron on and I'll put it to 355 and that's enough. I'll get my and let's take one like last check. While the iron is heating up. Alright, that looks right. That looks right. That looks right. Yeah, it does. That looks right, yeah. That looks correct. Does it? Yeah, it does. And it goes all the way there. And then we have that one. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Alright, and then we got that one over there. Seems right. Seems right. Seems right. Seems right. Seems right. And I'll check that. Yeah. Alright. Everything looks good. So let's get this show on the rack, as they say, or something. Okay. Here we go. Oh, that was, the copper is a little bit stripped over there. Well, can't help that anymore, so it's still a working joint. No problems yet. I hope not. Don't just double check, triple check. Triple check. thinking about just actually streaming if I can, when I'm building the pedal board. And that's gonna be a lot of work. I did one for my brother recently. I'm still making a video about that one. We have some custom solutions there, some fun stuff happening on the board. And then it sounds really good. There's lots of cool things you can do with it. Alright, let's turn this around and put it like that. There we go, so I can solder those. Whew. I always like miss one soldier, but I think I got them all. So now it's time to clean it up. And then dropped something. We'll get to the components. And yeah, this is the best, having pliers like these that are flush. Makes the board really clean. That's I can recommend. There's like these, and as you can see, it's really nice end result there. So that's how you do it. Alright, okay, so that is the way to go. I am going to clean up the desk a little bit from the trash, and then we'll start with the usual stuff, which is the sockets for the ICs, the chips, and then sockets for the transistors, and then usually, or yeah, I gotta check if I have that trim pot. Hopefully I do, but if I don't, I'm just gonna use a different one. It will do the trick. You will trust me. I know what I'm doing. No, I pretend to know. Sorry for the noise. It's a mess over here, so okay, and then there we go. TL072. I hope I have them. I should in that bag. And then we'll take the sockets and these. There we go. And then 2 of these. Okay. Oh yeah, and if anyone's watching, if you have any questions or anything, you know, just ask. I'll try and answer to the best of my knowledge. And another cool thing I gotta mention is that my channel just recently got 500 subscribers. That's kind of like, well, that's pretty neat, and it's like one thing you have to reach if you wanna, well, monetize your channel, which I'm not gonna be putting up annoying ads on my channel anytime soon. I don't know, probably, maybe, hopefully never, but I could do something fun, like I am a visual artist by craft, or how do you say it? So, and I do like graphic design, so I could do, and I might try then to do some like cool, well, let's say merchandise, but like shirts and stuff like that, with some, and I usually just approach it in a way that I'm gonna do what I like. So, and then if someone likes that, hey, that's cool, that's cool. But then I could put those up and available, and D1 is D1. What? Ooh, I gotta check this. So I need a Zener diode, and probably, let's check this back. But yeah, so I could put them, offer them on my I do need to Google. So I'm gonna get my pawn out. Do that. Oh man, does my build already gonna get fucked up by me not having a Zener diode? God damn. God damn. Is that something I'm missing? It could be. this is 3.9. Nine point one. 47. It's not that either. Oh man, could be that my so I should have a 32. And do I even have the trim bots? Of course not. I am not well prepared. I have a 200k trim pot probably, but the problem is, oh, there we go. No, that was the 42. Oh man. No. Yeah. Stream. Stream ending. No. But yeah, I actually, the embarrassing thing happened. Oh, or is it there? There we go. Yay! I do have it. There we go. Damn it. Ah, and I'll just use a 200. 200. I was getting worried. Really worried. And yeah, I'll just use 200 trim pot. Should do the trick. If not, I can always try 250k, just the regular potentiometer. So here we go. Yeah, 200. Okay. Stream going on. We're still going. I am gonna make this. I'll make it. Yeah, sometimes this happens when you're building something. It just does, you know. It does. And then you panic for a moment, and you're like, I gotta do a whole order from Thailand, do all the custom bullshit and blah for one diode. God damn it. And then you feel a bit dumb for a moment, but yeah, then later on you'll just accept accepted, and you will order the part. You will build a pedal, and then you might notice that, goddamn, it ain't working. And you're gonna spend a lot of time doing troubleshooting, and then you're done with that, and then you figure out, my guitar wasn't plugged in. So yeah, but those are the quite common problems with pedal building. So good to remember always, like, check those things. It's it just happens, like, really a lot more often than you would like to let's say admit. All right, the soldering iron is still hot, so let's do this thing. After I get these on the board, I will take a little break, and I'm just gonna leave this running. There we go. Mm-hmm. There we go. Should be all there. All right, let's look at what we have. All right, looking pretty good over there. Everything's looking good. All right, let's take the blue tack off. And yeah, this is a trick I use to keep the sockets in place while I'm doing the soldering. All right, and then trim. I think there should be no bridges anywhere. Yeah, it's all looking good. Alright, so usually what I do next is I start with the resistors, of course. Not of course, but you know, they are the well, the other components take a little bit more space, and they have a bit more height, so it's easy to populate all the resistors for that. And here it is. This is how I have it set up. I'm gonna start with everything that has a 1 in it. So let's see what we have. We got lots of 10k. No, okay, so I think we're gonna just start with 10k then. That's a good. All right. So we got one over here, like that, and now it's a good time to not over there, over there. Now it's a good time to check also that the cuts are in the right place, like double checking that stuff as we go to make sure everything's in order. And okay. Yeah, that's correct. Yes, it is. Good. All right. Yeah, this is, for me, this actually can be quite relaxing. To just do these boards. And yeah, the funny thing is, of course, I have lots of boards I've built, but I've never like put them in an enclosure. So it's a ever-growing bag of like, I built it works, and usually it's like, well, I already have a pedal that does what it does, so pretty much. So that's kind of also one thing you learn. So it's just more about having fun building than, oh, I need this pedal, or oh, I wonder if this will sound good. I wonder if this tube screamer instead of this tube screamer is much better and makes me a better player. So I don't do that anymore. I don't practice enough either, but yeah. And I've built a lot of pedals. A lot. And I think what started it all for me is the clone. So I was like, what? How can the pedal cost this much? And then I found on the internet like, you can make your own. and it's like just a fraction of the price. And now you can of course just buy some good copies, really for really cheap ones. I think didn't Behringer came up with their own, and I can assure you it sounds great, especially for the price, and you probably couldn't tell anyways in a blind test that which is the real thing. And so, and that's really why I started building pedals. I was like, oh, you can make your own for real cheap and learn something while you're doing it. Make them look cool, like that sort of stuff. And I still got my clone working. I would actually like to have one on my pedal board as a drive pedal, but the thing is that the one I have is in a I think too big of a enclosure, so I would like to have a smaller one, and I don't know if I'm gonna be doing that. So I might just go with the another drive pedal instead of the clone. Oh, I think that was all the 10Ks. Yes, it was. Alright. I think so, yeah. So then we have 150K, at least one. And we got two, yeah. Two there. So I'm gonna put those in place. And this one goes here. There we go. Alright, and then we got the other one. It's gonna be a pretty oh, we do have a third one. It's gonna be crowded. So I actually, for anyone starting out, I would probably not populate the board like this much, because it makes the soldering a bit harder. So if you want to keep it easier, just do a few, so it's easier to poke around, get the tip of the soldering iron in the right place. Just a suggestion. Ooh, that would have been in the wrong place. Almost fucked up, but I didn't, because I triple check. No, that wasn't triple checking. That was I got lucky, and I noticed it now and not later. Oh, still 150s. Alright. 150, 150. There we go. Okay. And then we got a few 1 mega ones. 1 mega. Mega. Alright. And there we go. That one goes there. I'm trying to keep myself understandable. So usually I sound like this if I just chill. And mumble. No one can understand me if I talk like this. Oh yeah, there we go. So, Okay, let's put soldering iron back on and get on with this. So that's not all of the resistors, but it's most of them. So we're like, this isn't well, the component count is a bit more, but I wouldn't say it's a hard build by any means. So it's perfectly doable. Alright, I'll try and find chips. We'll add it 472. Oh, not 472. Oh, 072. There we go. Got those. Oh, damn. It is getting hot by the desk. Oh, there we go. But yeah, I mean the build is pretty much almost finished, and I will try and test it out. I do need to start my DAW, digital audio workstation, and I think I need to do some routing stuff and so on. That might take a while, or then after I build this I will have another stream tomorrow where I'm gonna test it out after I'm set up, and I'm also gonna make the deep blue delay. This is a math professor. It's everybody says it's a really good sounding delay, so we'll see about that. I've been meaning to do that for quite a while. I've got the components or the pots and so on in that bag for a long time. So I think, was it Andy Timmons or something? That's a guitar player I remember. I think he uses that delay. If you wanna hear how it sounds like, you could check some videos where he's playing it. And I think there's not so much delays worth building yourself, so. And nowadays, like I said, you can get I mean, you can go digital, And then of course you can get some really good cheap pedals. And I don't know, maybe I'll end up having two delays on my board, one in front of the amp or amps, and then one in the effects loop. I'm not sure. Depends how good that sounds. What I can do with it. But that's always an option. Multiple delays. Come on. There you go. Like I said, you don't have to populate this much straight away. So if you're just starting out with building pedals, it might be wiser to put a smaller amount of resistors on the board first and make this a bit easier on yourself. And then if you happen to be watching and you're wondering what the hell is up, well, you know, I built pedals and all kinds of stuff, so there's videos on my channel about this sort of thing and how to get started with building your own guitar pedals. So if you've ever been interested in how do I do that, you can check those out and maybe see if it looks like something you want to try out. It's quite inexpensive in the end to build your own, and I would say that if you put some time and effort in, well, preparing yourself for these kinds of builds and then practicing a little bit and, well, just reading up, getting yourself informed, I would say you can build a really good pedal board with all the stuff you might want to have, excluding like digital MIDI pedal stuff. Yeah, you can do it and actually save money in the end, but of course it will take time. So how valuable is your time is then the question. There we go. Turn this around so I can. Come on. Alright, did I miss any? I usually miss one. But I think I got them all. So, next thing, again, is cleaning up. So, oh yeah, I did. I knew it. I always do. There we go. Ah. Oh yeah. There we go. It's looking pretty decent, but I'm gonna press a few of these. There we go, like that. I don't like to leave them. I do want to have them like almost flush or flush with the board. So a few of these I'm gonna press on there. Alright, I think, oh, there, one more. I think that'll do. That will do. Oh. Okay. Then we gotta clean a little bit again. Feel it by hand. Where they? Okay, looking good. A little cleanup, I think. And then the rest of the resistors. And maybe then I'll take a little break that I need. Alright, so we got 20k. Next. There we go. And then 3.5 9 mega. Which, damn it, do I have? I might not have 3.9 mega. Okay, so then I'll probably have to go 4.1 or something. I just have 4.7, so okay, now we got a little bit of a problem. It was 3.9, so 2.2 times 2 would be, damn it. Well, that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. 2.2. I might need to. Why don't I have the 3.9? Really? 390k is what I have. And 2k. Okay, let's see still. Maybe it's just here on Nah. I think I just don't have it. Well then I'll have to do 2.2 and then I have 1.5. That's pretty close. So I'll do that. And this ain't gonna be pretty. It is what it is. So I got 3.7, right? Yeah. I'll have to deal with that. There we go. So this is how you do it. So you put 2. If you're not don't have the value, you can just try to get close or to the same value with 2 or even 3 resistors, and you just put them in series like this, and that's how you manage. And like I said, it's not gonna be pretty, but it will work. Yeah, it's not that bad looking when you do it properly. Alright, and then we have the 470Ks. I should have those. God damn it. No, you gotta be kidding me. There we go. Dude, you can't be serious. My box was unorganized. So that was the case. That's why I got worried. But I might not have them because they were in the wrong place. It's good also. I do keep an inventory. Well, not an Excel, because that would cost, but there's this free software, LibreOffice. Yeah, you can get that for free, and like I said, I do recommend having your components an inventory of them on your computer. Alright, then we have 7.5. I hope I have that one. There we go. Alright. And that's, after that, all the resistors are in place. So that's cool. Cool. Alright. Or at least I should have all the resistors here on the board. Alright. That can go out of the way. Alright, so that we cooled before it cooled off, so I'm gonna reheat it. So to make sure it's not a cold joint. And you can see like good soldiers on my board. I mean this is how it should look like when you're doing your veroboard builds. One like beginner mistake I can mention here is not hitting you're like rushing it, and your soldering iron isn't hot enough. So then the solder won't flow, you'll have cold joints, and then your build's not gonna work. So just take your time, you know. Don't rush it. Make things easier for yourself, and if you can, just take a piece of the veroboard, and like I said, just practice a little bit the soldering a bit before you start building, especially if you want to build a bit more of a complex build. Just, you know, get your soldering good before that. And I do also just advise to, if you don't have previous experience, to start with something simple, with a low part count. Again, just make things a bit easier on yourself. Alright, so that should be all of the resistors. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yep, that's it. Ciao. Alright, let's put this away. The brake, and then I'm gonna do the capacitors. So how much do we have? Sorry, 1, 2, 3. We got 10. So 10 more components on the board, and then the wiring and so on, hooking up the transistors, and we should be good to go. And we're not using the, oh, I forgot to put the, I usually have the layout, the picture of layout here on the left, but I'm gonna put it on the description. And one thing I did notice, in the layout, these transistors are this way around, but I did read, because we're not using 2N5952, which is the recommended ones, that might be like obsolete, so they don't make them anymore. Can't find them. If you do, they might be stupid expensive, and I don't have those. So it said 2N5457 should be good, but you have to flip them like that, this way around. So that's how it's gonna look. Oh, yeah, I'll just leave them there already, sticking out like that. And usually if I'm done with a build and I'll box it up like this on the veroboard, I'm gonna cut the legs shorter, put them there, and I'll actually solder them onto the sockets. That's how I do. Alright, so just a little break here, and after that the build will get finished up to the point of testing, and for that I will leave it for tomorrow. I'm gonna make sure my setup is working, sounds are working, and so on. And then also, like I said before, tomorrow testing and another build, probably. Okay. Alright, and no reason to take a too long of a break, so I'm gonna put the polarized electrolytic capacitors first. And goddamn, I just noticed that my inventory is getting low on these. So yeah, I might need to. No, oh yeah, we actually have 3 of those. So yeah, it's getting even lower. And now we can see the cut is in the right place, so that's good. Then we got one over here. The cut is in the right place, so that's good. There we go. Alright. So those are those. I think I'll actually well, I'll put the 10 NFs. How many do we have? 4. 4, yeah. Alright. I'm pretty excited about this build, I have to say. Like I said, I haven't done a phaser before, and because you need to match the transistors, like I said, so you gotta measure a pair and get them to match. You gotta find a patch, or you have to have a patch of these transistors and then measure them, find a pair, and usually that's like the hardest part of this build. So I do hope I actually have a pair. That works, would be nice. So, but we will see. We will see. There we go. And we have like one more. And I think that's it. Oh. Oh, we got some soldier over there. Too much. Okay. Alright, I think that should be all of our, after that, just all of our components in place. That's cool. Alright. Where was it? Oh yeah, that one. So there we go. There we go. Okay. And let's put it over there. Yes. Let's get it soldering again. Good boy. There we go. I have no idea. Like, I think I've been streaming for at least over an hour already, but it took a while to get my setup working properly, so that's like at least 15 minutes of the stream. But yeah, it's I've been taking it chill. You can do a build like this. Oh, and I messed up almost the cuts and everything in the beginning, but you can make a build like this in an hour, basically. Get the board like soldiered. So, and then I'd say another hour for getting it into enclosure. and especially if I wouldn't be stream, it would be bit faster, I'd say. Pretty much faster. A lot faster. Alright. I think we are done. Or I did my usual thing and missed one. We'll see. Oh, they look good. Yeah. Alright, everything's in place. So let's just clean up again. Okay, so there we go. All the components, excluding these, should be in place. Okay, so the next step is to put the wires on. So my usual, gonna use these, and later on tomorrow I'll be hooking that to my test box, which would be nice to upgrade, and I think I've promised to do a video about how to make one for quite a while now, but I haven't, so maybe I will get around to it eventually. And I'm using this I'm actually gonna do this. Do a little, an unconventional thing. Is there a lag on the stream? I don't know. But yeah, I'm not gonna cut these shorter, so later if I get this to work and I do decide to box it up, I'm not gonna be wasting any leads, so just gonna keep these along. Should make no difference when I'm testing it out. So damn, seagulls outside are having some sort of a party. Loud. Ooh, I mean really loud. annoying loud. Okay. So this one goes here. And that one's going there. There we go. Oh, come on. No. Almost connection that we don't want over there. Okay, and then output over there. And input. And I always use the same colored. It's my color coding. Output is blue, input is green, the power red, black. And that's pretty like common. A common thing you see, I'd say. So it's just not just me. It's everyone. Alright, but for this, so speed 2 and 3, and we don't seem to have speed 1 at all, so I'm gonna use the stranded wires for those, white and yellow. So there we go. And then there we go. And then of course these I'll breathe in. What that means, we'll see soon. Okay. And then that's 1, 2, 3. So 2 is this one. And 3 is this one. There we go. And then hot. Speed 2, speed 3. There we go. All right. Okay, so like you see, I left those pretty long. I left some, yeah, because if I'm gonna box this up, I'm just gonna have something to work with. And yeah, that's how it looks like. There we go. So it should be all done. Hopefully there's not mistakes, but like I said, I'll be, oh, what the fuck's going on there? Oh, some leakage of soldering. There we go. So yeah, looks like everything's in place. There's hopefully no mistakes here. We'll see. Everything on the underside looks, as you can see, pretty clean, I'd say. So if the components are on the right places and the cuts are correct, there shouldn't be any issues with this. And well, I can just get it on my test box, and then check it out, and hopefully it will work. I need to then, because I use the 200K trim pot, should work. I don't think there's a problem with that. So then we need to just adjust the trimmer and see if the transistors are, if that pair is actually working and if I'm getting phase. Oh, and yeah, let's just to finish this stream off, put the chips in. I've sometimes forgot that also, like I build a pedal and then like, wow, I get no sound, what the fuck, and then I noticed that I don't have these on the sockets, and I feel dumb. It will definitely happen in the future as well. I'm pretty sure about that. And then when it does, you gotta be able to laugh at yourself after you've, of course, got really irritated them and drew a little fate and smashed some things around. And no, I'm kidding. Who does that? Not me, ever. I haven't. But yeah, I know it can be a little frustrating sometimes. So no judgment here. Just do it in privacy. That's my tip. If you have to do it, just make sure no one's watching, and then let some steam out. But even better if you don't feel the need to do it. Much better, of course. All right. Oh yeah, nice nice little. But yeah, that's it for the stream for now, and I'll try to get back to this tomorrow, and we'll see if it works, and if it doesn't, it's gonna be some troubleshooting, or then I'll just keep that and do it in privacy. So if you won't hear me, see me smashing things around and so on. I'm kidding. But instead, what might be a bit more interest is the building this deep blue delay, and then testing this on another verified build. So if these don't work, there's something wrong with me. No, I've done something wrong. So we should be able to get this to work. And yeah, I'm excited. Oh, what else? I don't have much else to say right now. Yeah, I think we're done for now, and I'll continue tomorrow. So have fun with the that thing. The stream will end. There we go. And I'll clean up, and I'll be ready tomorrow. So thanks for anyone anyone who's watching. There's more of this stuff on my channel. You can see the builds I've done. If you're interested, you can check the playlist of streamed stuff, and yeah, hope I'll see you again tomorrow, and you have fun, and thank you.